Have you ever wondered what stops a government from doing anything it pleases, or why some leaders cannot simply change laws overnight? Imagine a society where decisions are arbitrary, and no one, not even the highest official, is bound by consistent standards. Sounds a bit chaotic, right? Well, thankfully, the concept of the rule of law is precisely what prevents such a scenario. It acts as a fundamental safeguard directly limiting government power by ensuring that all individuals and institutions, including the government itself, are accountable to publicly promulgated, equally enforced, and independently adjudicated laws. At its core, the rule of law asserts the supremacy of law over any individual or entity. This means no one is above the law, a principle often called equality before the law. It insists that laws must be stable, clear, and openly accessible, so everyone knows what is expected of them. Furthermore, it demands that the process for making, administering, and enforcing laws is fair and transparent. A crucial element is an independent judiciary, free from political influence, which can interpret and apply these laws impartially. These principles collectively build a framework where governmental actions are not based on personal whims but on established legal norms, creating predictability and preventing arbitrary rule. So, how does this actually work in practice? Constitutional governments often embody the rule of law through foundational documents that outline the scope and limits of state power. This includes mechanisms like checks and balances, where different branches of government monitor each other, and judicial review, which allows courts to assess if governmental actions comply with the Constitution and existing laws. Citizens also play a vital role by being informed, demanding transparency, and holding their representatives accountable when laws are overstepped or unfairly applied. For example, a government cannot simply seize property without due process or imprison someone without a fair trial, because these actions are constrained by legal provisions. This legal constraint creates what we call legitimacy. When a government operates under the rule of law, its power is seen as valid and just, fostering public trust and social stability. It transforms raw power into authority that is respected because it adheres to agreed-upon principles. This concept underpins the idea of a government of laws, not of men, meaning that it is the impartial legal system, rather than the personal biases or changing opinions of leaders, that dictates governance. Ultimately, the rule of law is more than just a set of legal doctrines. It is the cornerstone of a just and free society. By establishing clear boundaries, ensuring fairness, and demanding accountability from those in power, it effectively channels and limits governmental authority. This protects individual liberties and creates an environment where everyone, from the newest citizen to the highest official, is treated equitably under a common and predictable legal framework, leading to greater peace and prosperity for all.